What if I told you there are AI systems right now, real ones that sound like something out of a horror movie? Not next year, not 10 years from now. These are live projects already being tested, and some of them are straight up terrifying. Let's dive into the 7 most disturbing AI projects that actually exist. First up, autonomous killer robots. Yes, they're real. Countries like the US, Russia, and China are investing billions into AI-powered military robots that can identify and eliminate targets without any human input. They're called lethal autonomous weapons. The UN has begged for regulation, but development hasn't stopped. Imagine drones, or those dog-like robots from Boston Dynamics, but armed and fully capable of deciding when to shoot. That's not science fiction anymore. That's happening right now. Next, AI that predicts crime. Several US cities have used predictive policing tools and models that analyze crime data and try to forecast when and where crimes will occur, and even who might commit them. It sounds like Minority Report, but it's real. The scary part, these systems have been found to reflect and reinforce existing biases in law enforcement. Instead of preventing crime, they often result in more surveillance of the same communities over and over again. The idea of being profiled by an algorithm just because of where you live or who you are, that's straight up dystopian. Third, deepfake political warfare. You've probably seen funny deepfakes online, but this tech is no joke. AI-generated videos are now so realistic, they've already been used in real political campaigns. In 2024, a deepfake audio recording mimicking US President Joe Biden was used to mislead voters during an election. That's not the future, that's now. The lines between real and fake are blurring fast, and soon, seeing might no longer mean believing. Number 4, AI that writes and directs horror. Believe it or not, there are AI systems trained on thousands of horror scripts and jump scare patterns. One project created an entire horror short film, from concept to script to final cut, using AI, and it actually won awards. It understood how to time the scares, build suspense, and even use camera angles. The craziest part, most viewers couldn't even tell it wasn't made by a human. That begs the question, if I can manipulate your emotions that well, what else could it learn to control? Fifth, AI that predicts your death. Sounds dramatic, but hospitals are already using neural networks to do just that. These models analyze your medical history, vital signs, test results, and can predict how long you have left to live, sometimes with startling accuracy. It's called predictive mortality modeling. On one hand, it helps doctors provide better care. On the other, what happens when insurance companies or employers get that data? What if you're denied coverage because an algorithm thinks your time is almost up? Now here's where it gets truly unsettling: neural interfaces that hijack the brain. We've heard of Elon Musk's Neuralink, but other researchers are going deeper literally. Scientists are developing AI-driven brain interfaces that not only read your thoughts, but can alter them. They've already implanted false memories into animals and enhanced short-term memory performance in test subjects. That means your thoughts, your feelings, even your identity could be influenced by a computer. The age of brain hacking is just getting started. And finally, AI that builds other AI. It's called automated machine learning. Google uses it. Meta uses it. The goal? Let AI design new, better AI models. And guess what? In many cases, these AI-generated models outperform those created by human engineers. But there's a catch. Sometimes, we don't fully understand how they work. That means we're building systems we can't always explain, let alone control. We're creating digital minds that may soon be smarter than us and training them to evolve without us. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are real systems being developed and deployed right now. Some of them are groundbreaking. Others are downright terrifying. But all of them force us to ask one big question: are we building the future or unleashing something we can't contain? So, which of these AI projects freaked you out the most? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button if your brain is officially melting, and don't forget to subscribe because the next video is even crazier. The future isn't coming, it's already here.